So I'm here in one of the famous parts of Atlanta, Georgia, known as Little Five Points. I mean, all kinds of great restaurants and bars, good place to go and hang out. And back in 2015, I hung out at this crazy renovated mansion. Southern charm on the outside, with twist on traditional pub food on the inside. And since it's in a historic area, thankfully, nothing's changed. This is Wrecking Bar Brew Pub.
Here at Wrecking Bar, you kind of expect to get bar food, but when you get here, it's so much different.
This place is a real hidden gem in Inman Park.
Mushroom risotto for you.
Oh, the food's incredible. It's all made from scratch, and you can tell.
Cauliflower in the window for table 6.
After I saw Wrecking Bar on Triple D, I just had to come in and try it, and I've been coming regularly ever since.
And that's exactly what Stevenson Roslow imagined when he got the idea to convert a rundown old house into an eclectic local hotspot. I'm pulling up and I see the big old columns. I'm like, oh boy, this ain't a Triple D. But then you drive around the back, and that's when you come down here into Funky Town. That was like 10 years ago, bro. I mean, it's like forever ago that we did this, but it doesn't seem like it. You don't look like you've aged.
You look good.
So what's hot on the menu these days?
Pastrami sandwich, man. Still the #1.
Call my mommy, it's time for pastrami. Oh, that doesn't look terrible.
So we're gonna slice away.
Oh, the pastrami bark on that is out of bounds. What are we gonna do with this besides just throw it at my mouth?
So we're gonna make our pastrami sandwich. We got our marble rye down, baby Swiss, steam this pastrami a little bit, baby colored kimchi, and we got our chili mayo.
Fantastic, man. That is not for the faint of heart. Everybody's playing nice with each other, and then all of a sudden, someone invited the kimchi. It's kicking and screaming inside that sandwich right now. You wanna have a food fight in your mouth? Order that thing. Nicely done. You didn't happen to bring one, did you?
Pastrami was my favorite dish, but what I decided to do is explore the menu, and every item explored became my next favorite dish.
Chef has moved on.
I heard he went and got his own restaurant and won a James Beard Award.
Worked for us for 8 years, left 3 years ago, won a James Beard on Monday night. A new chef, Chef Mikey.
Right.
The next James Beard guy, you know?
I like it. Menus stay the same concept of menus, same style of menus. I know that there was a lot of farm to table. I know there was a lot of locally sourced.
We still source everything locally.
I usually get the pastrami sandwich, but I had the rabbit cavatelli today. It's got a nice little bite to it. It's very good.
Our rabbit sausage cavatelli has our house-made rabbit sausage with Urfa chili, Aleppo pepper, salt, and lemon zest. Our cavatelli is a soft ricotta, egg, and semolina pasta that's hand-formed. We boil them, then shock them in an ice bath, saute our rabbit sausage till it's browned, and then add our tomato rabe pesto, blended broccoli rabe, sun-dried tomatoes with garlic, Calabrian chilies, lemon zest, blended oil, and salt. A little butter, and finally the noodles. Rabbit cavatelli.
The pasta is super dense, super chewy, but light at the same time.
So delicious and fresh. The flavors were really inviting.
The flavors are so different than other restaurants in the neighborhood. Can't find anything like this around here.
What was it when you got it? I mean, like boarded up and the whole thing? Yeah. You come up with the genius idea that you're gonna take the basement and the back building and put a brewery in it.
Perfect fit.
Did you ever think this is what it was going to turn into? From a closed-down building, closed-down historical building, you either have to be crazy or be like a real genius. Which one are you?
I think a little bit of both, right? You gotta
He just called himself a
Crazy
genius. Crazy genius. Yeah.
You said it. I just agree.
How are things after Triple D, after the little visit?
Things are better than ever. I get people calling all the time. We get people in the restaurant eating those 2 dishes.
Triple D definitely brought in some new people to try out what they saw on the show.
Got the corn pups?
It's really kind of a step above a corn dog.
Probably one of my favorite items on the menu.
What are we doing with this whole hog?
We're making the cheddar with sausage for the corn pups.
Okay.
Take out the shoulder, break this thing down, grind it, and add salt, pepper, chili flake, Coleman's mustard, curing salt, Vermont white cheddar.
And that's it?
Yep. All right, we're gonna stuff some sausage here.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's do this. We're gonna take it off. We're gonna tie it off.
Poke it.
Yep. All right, then we're gonna torque this thing. Watch out.
Whoa, hey, over here.
You gotta get this thing tight, you know?
I bet you do. Get right after that.
We're gonna hang it, let it dry for 12 hours.
Then we'll go to the smoker. How long with the smoker?
40 minutes.
And what kind of wood are we smoking with?
Oak and hickory.
Okay. Now we're gonna slice it.
Cut off the ends. Take off that casing and slice our little discs. Dip.
What's in the batter?
Cornmeal, got some buttermilk, a little flour, that's it.
I can already tell these are not going to suck. Just a little charcuterie plate with this.
Yeah.
Look at that Vermont cheddar in there. Touch of smoke. Mmm. Get all over that. All right, let's fry these.
Ketchup, mustard, little kid style.
Little kid style. Delicious, man.
Thank you.
Mmm. Nice spice, right amount of cheese. You can taste the pork. I don't think I would have ever thought curry ketchup to go with it. Spot on. Look at that. And you even get souvenir sticks. Chef, well done.
There's such a variety on the menu. My favorite's the trout. It's always different and unique, and I never get tired of it.
Last year they introduced a schnitzel sandwich. Blew me away.
Working mushroom risotto.
What are the two hot items right now?
Cauliflower with pistachio butter underneath and the preserved mushroom risotto.
That's not what people would expect out of a brew pub.
The mushroom risotto is delicious. It's very savory. The mushrooms are great.
We melt down some butter with olive oil and sautéed shallots, garlic, and thyme. Then add in our arborio rice, deglaze with white wine. We then let it cook down a bit, add some veggie stock, and continue the process until the rice is al dente. We'll mix in some Parmesan, lemon juice, and salt to finish. Our risotto comes with preserved mushrooms, sauté shallots, garlic, thyme, and finally our oyster mushrooms. Then we deglaze with champagne vinegar. Then we confit the mushrooms in olive oil and let it cook for 25 minutes at a low simmer. Sauté a risotto, veggie stock, mushroom puree, butter, and lemon. We'll heat our preserved mushrooms in a separate skillet. Star Chef's preserved mushroom risotto.
The risotto was phenomenal. Nice and creamy, yet still was al dente.
Big, bold flavors.
It's definitely like a nutty, like back tone to it that's delicious.
Got a schnitzel in the window for table 50.
You gotta come to Wrecking Bar. They have the best beer, the best food, great bartenders, best vibe.
Well, this is what Triple D's always been about. It's been about finding these places before they were found. You had this gigantic plan. You pulled it off, and you pulled it off with a smile on your face.
Guy Fieri says if it's funky, he'll find it, and y'all definitely found it here.
Crazy joint. It's got to be the crown jewel of the area.
Dream come true.